Good evening. It's March 24th, and I already asked forgiveness for putting out the opposite of what this channel is about. I asked my Lord Jesus for forgiveness, which is not me playing the victim without being equally to blame. Like, what's my part in it? What doors did I open to invite people like this or entities like that? And I feel like this morning with my video about the PhD who developed a trauma bond with me, I felt that violated the ethics of what I'm trying to do here. And then also last night when I added on to the portion of the footage in the one piece of content I labeled confused. They want us confused. I went in there to attack a brother of mine who calls to ask me where I am, what I'm doing, things like that. I'm not saying that I was wrong about him doing that, knowing full well where I'm at and what I'm doing and why, and just because he wants to see me harmed, and also to harm me psychologically with his tactics, which I do believe there's a rape spirit there. I just have a feeling about that. Whenever you feel uncomfortable with someone, you're being manipulated, intimidated, and dominated, and you're left feeling uncomfortable, that's a rape spirit. It doesn't have to be physical. No, when the love of my life would continue to threaten me and stick her fingers down my throat, and kick me in the side of the neck and punch me in the eye. Again, that's her. Besides the threatening me, like that I'm going to lose her to other men, and besides all the bragging to me about other men she was with, all that other physical stuff, I know the entities were working, and her carving the neural pathways out of my brain were working, but I enjoyed that. That's just, I love her. But what's my part in it? I signed up for it. I asked for it. I dreamt about it. And it became reality. And now I have to live in the aftermath of it. And I either dream about getting out of it and get out of it, or I pass away from it. The pain I'm in, I don't know if the way this world is, I can get out of this. I don't know about that. With my brain, but I'm gonna try. But is there anybody I trust right now? No. Can they trust me? No. I have to stay alone. I got invited today to a brother of mine's house to take a shower. Him and his wife and his sons, they had me over. I got to take a shower, do my laundry. They gave me food, gave me some gas. So kind to them, but they can't trust me. And at the end of the day, there's nothing I have to contribute to their life other than being something they can say, hey, I generously helped somebody that we used to have respect for. We used to appreciate because he used to have credibility. My ex-wife called me a retard and when we were divorcing. And the love of my life's younger sister's man called me a lame with a paint job. Do I see myself as retarded and lame? The definition of a lame, if you look it up, is somebody who can't get along with others and can't do anything. So I'd say that's pretty accurate. Jesus heals the sick and the lame, but in order for me to let him heal me, I have to stop my addiction. Will I? I haven't thus far. I just want to take a moment and recommend a song. It's a cover, but the artist I like, her name's Melon G, Meln, and her last name's spelled Gi. If I'm not mistaken, she's Korean American, and the song is called "Wake Me Up," and songs like that keep me company. Just like Johnny Cash, "Hurt." It's another cover. It's a Trent Reznor cover. "Broken" by Seether. I used to listen to music that was about drive and determination and sexual passion. That was ignited when I met the love of my life one last time. In every moment I breathe, I have to live with the visions of her being with other men that I have from the soul tie we have. And I would do it 10 times over. Not meeting her for me would have been the tragedy. When I was 13, I dreamt about her. Someone told me that was just the devil, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. I don't know much about anything anymore. I just share my experience the best I can, and when my ego gets out of control like it did this morning and last night, I have to check it and be honest with the channel. It doesn't matter if anyone's listening. There's hardly anyone listening, but hey, I gotta keep it real. This channel is about suicide prevention, self-harm prevention, sharing how I came of faith in my Lord Jesus Christ and what I've experienced with the demonic and what I've experienced in life. I'm out here. The only sanctuary that I have is a city. It's truly a city where there's more dead than living. And is that a good thing for me to always be out here? Excuse me. No, it's not. I'm supposed to be with the living. When Jesus was alive, he was with the living. When he was here in his body, he was with the living. People argue with me on that he's still here and he's never left. And I understand your perspectives on that. And no disrespect do I mean when I say when he was here, he was in his body. The type of Christian I am makes me, because of my disposition, a lame, and as my ex-wife called, a retard. I don't do well with others, and also my paranoia and such And being how I am, I don't do well with others, but I will say that this is where I come. It gives me some peace. All right. I'm hanging on. I'm going to make these videos. I talked to the love of my life's sister earlier, and I told her the truth, that I am the way I am, and I apologized to her. She accepted my apology, and I told her about how I hated my brain, and she understood, but she urged me to not do that, and to love myself the best I can. But she understands. Yes, she does. Anyway, I just want to drop this video here to keep it real and give my love to everybody out there. It's a different time, and it's not meant for the weak, and those who are weak will not make it. And that's the law. Survival of the fittest, natural selection. Yes, that's why I am not with the love of my life, because I'm not the top of the food chain when it comes to men. And I literally believe I could handle something that I couldn't, and I became addicted to her and developed a soul tie with her. And she developed a trauma bond with me, and I was bonded to her. And the only time I'll get relief from that is when I pass on. And until then, I'll live with it every moment. And she has my heart. And I'll never be able to let her go. And I'll mourn the loss of her every moment. But I understand she must be gone physically from me. I give her no sanctuary. And she is my baby. And I just have so much remorse for how I was with her in all my relationships. But all I can do is keep going. It's meant for me to be alone right now. It may be that I am to be alone until I pass, completely alone. And even though that is not how it's meant to be, due to the circumstances of how I am and what the enemy has done to humanity, it's most likely going to be how it is going to be. And I have not been at peace with that. And I have been fantasizing and living in a delusional reality around that. And today is about admitting that for me. So, thank you all. My love to you all.